I'm Andy, Braden from Pacific Toyota again. Obviously just did another virtual tour on our 2017 Holden Trailblazer. Sitting here in front of me for only $39,990 drive away, currently on a massive discount. Was $42,990, so one of the cheapest in Queensland as it sits right now. Obviously, like I said, we are Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, so lucky enough to have two massive big pre-owned yards here. So currently standing at 235 Mulgrave Road. Like I said, you can see our Toyota Lexus showrooms over the back there, the service department's down the road, and we are literally jam-packed as you can see right now. Still at 235 Mulgrave Road, and like I said, we do have another one up at 77 Mulgrave Road as well. So whole idea of this is just to be as transparent as we possibly can. Apologies, there is a little bit of dust on the car at the moment, just from the shade sails up above, so we do get them re-cleaned a couple times a week. So look, we get stuck straight into it. As we come across the front here, not too bad at all, pretty clean across the actual front bumper itself as we cruise around. Sort of not too much to show you across here, just a little sort of handline one there, not actually into the paint, but just you can just sort of feel it with your fingernail. Other than that, not too bad as we go around. Can't really see too much to show you as far as this side goes either. Just want to show you up underneath there too, so you can see right across those tyres as well. So pretty much brand new tyres on these guys, you can tell from the colour line. Like the same thing, just want to kick that out. Tiny little bit of dust through there, a little bit of dirt, but not too bad at all. The actual wheels itself pretty damn clean as well. Not sort of too much I can show you off those. Some of the across the guards there as well, and onto the bonnet and over the windscreen there too. No chips or cracks or anything like that, of course. Down across the front here too, so a couple of little sort of stone chips across the front there, little ones like that. We can get them touched up if it is a concern for you. Let me know. Same with the little hairline one there. Probably wouldn't touch that up, but the rest of the stone chips I reckon we could. Shouldn't be a drama at all, you just got to let us know. Not too bad as we come around here. Again across that the passenger side front wheel there now as well. Again, brand new tyres on these guys. Not too bad through there, just a little bit of dirt on the inside. So as we come down to the obviously the passenger side here, tiny little bit of a scuff just there on the actual mirror itself, and a little bit there as well, but not too bad as we keep coming down. Again, those same sort of fingernail scratches just on the inside of the handles there, just the common ones, pretty much every car has them. So inside the car is very clean through here, electric windows the whole way around as well. You got the genuine Colorado mats in here as well, so all fitted for the car, so they just sit into place with those little bits there. Again, building compliance plates down the side, cloth seats with this one. Tiny little bit of a mark there in the actual paint. You do have the height adjustment for these guys as well, so short people like me, you can crank that right up. Obviously through to the back there as well. Being the 7-seater, we get the aircon controls in the middle section and the aircon vents in the third section. Pretty clean across the actual roof and the dash and whatnot as well. Now all your manuals are all in here. We are just waiting the actual logbook itself from the previous owner, so I'll keep you up to date with that one as well. Just a couple tiny little sort of marks there, but not too bad. As we keep coming along, looking pretty clean as we cruise down this side of the car. Again, just those little fingernail marks on the inside there. You obviously got the weather protectors on these as well. So up on the back, the genuine Holden ones. Pretty clean through here. Again, we've got the fitted floor mats the whole way through. And of course, you've got the little argument separator there, so that one comes out. And like I said, you've got the fan control up here. You can open and close these vents on both sides, and in the third row there too. So they obviously got the light control in the back there. You can turn all these aircon off from the front of the car as well. So if it's just you driving, you can save a little bit of fuel. We've got access into the back through this little handle here. So you pop that comes forward, and you can lift this up as well. So that then gives you entry into the back. Heaps of entry, including the side step there, makes it easy as well into those 7 seats. Otherwise they will fold flat, so you can click this one back into place. We've got the child anchor points there, and you've got a third one over that side as well, and a 50-50 split through the back. So as we come around, cup holders in through here, a little bit of a mark just there on the actual cup holders itself. And I'd say previous owners did have kids, so we got a little bit of a mark just there as well. Could talk to our details and try and see if they could potentially get that out, but that would be definitely a question for them. So as we keep coming around, obviously got the passenger side rear wheel here too, looking very clean across those rims there, and brand new tyres across the way as well. And you can see that spare tyre up underneath there too. A little bit of a scuff just here. Fuel's obviously on the same side as well. around. And of course, should be parking sensors right across the back here for you too. So all 4 of those, and right up underneath, a spare tyre. So I'll pop this one for you. Should be just enough room. So through the inside here, lights obviously in the back, a little bit of storage under here with your tools. Accessory plug just there, great for fridges, things like that. So you pull this little strap, and that then gives you access to the entire car. So you end up with a massive, massive amount of boot space. You can drop this side down and do the exact same thing for those as well. So pull that down, gives you a huge amount of storage space through the actual car itself. You've got little tie down points through there as well, so one's there and there. Make life a little bit easier for you. The rest of the roof and everything is pretty damn clean, to be honest with you. Even through the inside of that. Through the back tailgate and down the driver's side now as well. So pretty clean through the body there as well. Down to the driver's side rear wheel. Just a little bit of gravel rash just there. But brand new tyres. Tiny little hairline one just here as well. But not too bad at all. There's the roof there as well. I'll keep this coming for you. A little bit of a scuff just there. They might have had something in the car and it sort of rested against it. And like I said, you just simply drop that down. They can kick forward, give you access into the back. Otherwise they click into place. Continue that for you. Obviously up into the driver's seats there too. And then it's obviously the driver's door finally. A little bit of scuffing just down the bottom there for this one. It's obviously just from people jumping in and out. It's sort of the highest traffic area of the car. Same as the Z71, these doors, the windows open and close when you open the front doors just to relieve pressure on the inside. Now, being the highest traffic area of the car again, so I'd say they might have had a ring or something like that for opening the driver's door here, so a little bit of wear on those, but still got the window locks, window controls, central locking, and everything through there as well. So again, the genuine Colorado mats there, height adjustment, and still the cloth seats the whole way through. Just the one key with this one too, with the central locking as well. So we'll start this one up for you. Get this running. Alright. So again, no engine lights, no dash lights, nothing like that. Only 90,000 kilometers and about 66 on there at the moment as it sits right now. As we zoom out, again, the exact same controls. So we've got the fuel, the radio controls all up on the left-hand side here. Again, you can operate the display from here. Wipers all up on the left. We've got your headlights all over on the right-hand side. So your high beam blinkers are all operated from up here. And the actual headlights themselves are automatic over here. Otherwise, your parkers and headlight controls are manual as well. If you leave that on automatic, they'll turn on and off as they need to, and you only need to operate your high beam and your blinkers from here. The little menu in there, a little sub display, so you can jump between those little buttons there. So your average fuel economies, all your little settings, your A and B trips, eco trends, all that kind of stuff, all operated from this little stick here as well. Otherwise, cruise control itself is just up on the right hand side here. The fuel release is just up underneath there for you. And the bonnet release is just over on the left hand side. So I will pop that because I want to show you up under there when before we finish. Aircon controls in the center, so fan speed, temperature, and where you want it coming out of. We've got the little home button up on the left hand side here, which is going to bring us to this screen every time. We can get up straight into the audio, where everything's all massive big touchscreen buttons for you. Makes life very, very easy for operating. So your Bluetooth, AUX, radio controls are all through that one there. Otherwise, you can jump into your phone settings, so previous histories, all that kind of stuff, all through there as well. So really nice and easy to operate. You got a little reverse camera at the back to help with those parking sensors. So that's picking up the car behind us. It's giving you an exact idea of the...
that kind of confirms that habitual modes will be there.
Just turn the radio down. So it's picking up the car behind us and telling us the closest point where we're going to make contact as well. If you don't like any of that stuff, you can turn them off. But otherwise, you've got a projection of where you're going. So when we turn the car, it's going to give us a great idea of exactly which direction we're heading. And then of course we do a little display up here which shows you exactly where that car is as well, just from the sensors. So I put that back into park for you. Full drive options are all down here, so we can pop that into neutral. And at the moment we're in 2-wheel drive. Turn that over 4 high, and it's going to simply flick that flash a few times. Your traction, as you can see down the bottom right hand corner there, a little orange light telling us we're now in 4-wheel drive. And then of course we can flick that over. Traction control, ESC, everything will turn off, and that'll put us into low. So you can actually hear that engage when it does it. Otherwise, we simply just go back to the middle one, let it do its thing, and back to two-wheel drive. So you don't have to get out of the car, no locking in hubs like the old days. It's simply like that. So I put that into park for you. We've got the real handbrake there, cup holders in the middle, USB, AUX down the center there. Rear air control, like I said, is just there, so you can turn those on and off from up here. A couple of little accessory plugs and a few blanks there if you want to put light bars or any of that sort of stuff in here. No lane departure in this one like the Z71 did, but very, very tidy through the rest of the car. We've got airbags in the curtain airbags right across the back, in the seats, in the dash, in the steering wheel as well, and drop down handles the whole way around except the driver's side. We do have obviously the lights up there as well, and all the solid handles up there too, same as the driver's side. So just really well looked after the car. We'll leave this running for a second. I do want to show you up under that bonnet before we finish. So I'll just keep this going. So pretty clean under there as well. Like I said, we just wait on that service history, but currently one of the cheapest in Queensland, so I'll be able to confirm all that for you too. But a beautifully looked after car. Of course, all our cars we guarantee no write-offs, no accidents, no hail damage or anything like that as well. So thanks again guys for your inquiry, and can't wait to hear your thoughts on both of them.